I'm excited to be back home. You know what I'm saying? I love fighting in Chicago. I'm glad to be back. Killing it right now on a major winning streak, man, and I continue to keep this going. It's just good to do it in my hometown. I'm ready to turn up Friday night. I'm hungry. It's, you know what I'm saying? I don't take emotional dumps. I'm ready. I'm getting the chills up here already, so I'm hungry. So
I know you're not nervous for the fight. Any nerves about throwing out the first pitch tonight?
Yeah, that's kind of cool though. I just hope I won't throw it in the third.
Yeah, it's impressive. I mean, one thing when I think about Daniel is that if he hits you, it's going to be over, and that's something that's special. You got that one punch knockout ability, so you're always going to be in the game, whether you're losing or it's tied or it's, however the fight's going. If he punches you, it's going to be over. So I think that when you have that ability, it's a very special ability, and he's always going to be in the fight.
I like it. It's my high school number and my college number. 41.
Chicago is all basketball and football, baseball, whatever it is. Chicago wasn't really watching MMA or following MMA like that. The UFC came a few times. Bellator. I remember my first Bellator fight I watched in Hammond, Indiana, and I was sitting with a friend of mine that took me, and I told her, I say, I'm gonna fight for that company. And she was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. And I fought for Bellator the next year when I turned pro. And then, so ever since then, I just been trying to just put Chicago on the map with MMA, because a lot of guys go pro here, but they move. So I do everything in-house. At the end of the day, I hit harder than those guys, I train harder than those guys, and I work harder than those guys. Talent is overrated, like I said.
But living here, growing up here, doing everything around this stadium, partying, bar hopping, and now all of a sudden you're you fight professionally, you're a professional athlete, world class, and you're throwing the first pitch at the first Cubs game, but you've never been in the stadium. And my first time in the stadium, I'm throwing a pitch. As a public figure, as a celebrity, whatever you call it. Whatever they want to call me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Chicago. And this shit is a surreal moment.
Dream come true, yeah?
It's a dream come true. I'm literally stoked right now. This is crazy. My son is everybody can't say this. Everybody can't say every kid can't say their dad to the first pitch. That's for the boys. When the boys see it, it's just it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm so stoked right now. This just gave me so much fire.
Stop letting guys come out and building up their confidence. Start stepping on the gas a lot earlier, getting it over with a lot faster. Just eliminate the little small things. Went back to the lab, worked back on the defense, polished up on our jiu-jitsu, polished up on our ground and pound. We just elevated and just kept training and just pushed a little bit harder, man. Every camp is always something different. It's always harder and harder and harder and harder. We prepare like hammer strength, man. We ready. So we not worried about anything. We did what we have to do. Friday night we'll see what's going to happen, and we ready to turn up for our city and do what we have to do.
Can I get
Wish me luck.
Bellator heavyweight contender. This time has won 5 straight fights. Please welcome Chicagoan MMA heavyweight fighter, Junkie.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Hey, it's harder than it look. I swear to God.
You went low.
I threw it. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, shit.
Chicago native, Wisconsin alumnus, and your new Chicago Bears linebacker, TJ Edwards.
Let's go, TJ! You made it further than me, but it's harder than you think.
Big 6, the left field, number 5, Christopher Morrell. Big 7, freshman number 22, Matt Mervis.